Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 22nd, 2022. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn here. Capricorn, we have transformation and increase. Two cycles of changing. There's one, you may be stuck in between changing out of the old and right there smack dab into the new. So this increase means that it's a very monumental change, right? A very monumental change that you may be going through. We have the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess here and the King of Cups. So this transformation, right, is a perceived slight. Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior and the High Priestess is into intuition. So you may be changing out of someone that the High Priestess, a lot of times when she's combined with the Nine of Wands, would be more of an assuming of being victimized in some way, assuming of being offended in some way. And so changing out of that into energy of persevering through that, right? And then the increase with the King of Cups, increase of being emotionally mature, all right? A lot more mature emotionally. And then you have the Queen of Wands here. So transformation, Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So we have a lot of energy of people, but what we have with this transformation is a renewed understanding, right? Queen of Swords is about getting to a more coming from, okay, if you're transforming out of the old of this energy would be maybe with Nine of Wands, it's like assuming with the High Priestess. The High Priestess, a lot of times when she is distorted with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Swords, that's just a slight distortion. It would be like assuming that every word that is said with the Queen of Swords, because it's speaking, right? She speaks. Everything that's said or everything that's done is an offense towards you. A Nine of Wands is wounded, so this is PTSD. Like the last time someone said so and so to me, or the last time someone ever did XYZ to me, they meant to attack. And right now there's no attack happening, but there's something still within the spirit feeling as though there's an attack. So that is, and the Ace of Cups would be about. That's a wellspring of emotion, like that's the potential of the emotion. So there's an emotional response in a sense, right? And then Queen of Swords would be about, like, in the mind, this is cutting people off or cutting things out quickly. Sometimes the Queen of Swords, as you know, I think I've said this before, the adage is don't sweep the dust straight out of the door. You may be sweeping out your good fortune. The Queen of Swords doesn't really care. She's like, everything must go. I don't care if there's diamonds on the floor. Sweep them out. And so that is the transformation, transforming out of that and realizing that with the High Priestess, that would mean that realizing that what's for you is for you, sort of, and good things never really pass you by, kind of energy. Understanding that there's blessings in all things, and that you must persevere through the anxiety or whatever it is that you may, with the High Priestess distortion, may have assumed is a slight with the Nine of Wands. You are not a victim to anything. There's no one, there's no war happening. That there's a reason to persevere. There's reason to keep pushing. Like the worst is over, and it's time to finish your work, kind of energy. So you're transforming into a person who realizes that it takes mind here with the Queen of Wands, a meeting of the mind, heart, and the intuition, which is your crown chakra, right? And also the Nine of Wands, which would be your soul, right? Your solar plexus and your spirit within. This is all realizing that all of this is connected for healing. The Queen of Swords is a healing energy as well. Like when she transforms, she is more of an individual that is at a peaceful place mentally. So if you look, she's peaceful, but she's always depicted as someone who's bitter. But that would be the transforming out of the old into the new, right? So you have increase with the King of Cups and Queen of Wands, being confident in your heart space, right? Being confident in your past as well. That's like, you know what? Yes, that was then, right? But I'm confident now. I'm actually more stable. This is something to celebrate. emotionally, right? This is something to celebrate. This is something to for you to be proud of. I don't like to use the word proud, but this is something for you to look at yourself and say, I see where I've come from. I've seen where I was, Nine of Wands, kind of thing. Like I saw where I had this, I've gone through a lot, but that is no more. Now I'm this person. I am evolved. I am evolved into a person who is emotionally mature, someone who's very confident in oneself. And that's the increase. Very nice, right? Deserving with the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. This is about being set free. This is about healing, right? Eight of Swords is about being stuck in something, and it's like a negative mindset usually. Eight of Swords is usually like a sabotaging energy because it's like you are blindfolded and you just assume that there are swords all around you. You assume that you're about to die or something bad is going to happen to you. And that's not the case. It's all in your head kind of energy. Whenever there's someone blindfolded, it's usually in our heads because we can't see anything, right? All you can do is hear. And a lot of times what you're hearing is the companions of your mind, right? And so the Four of Wands is about celebrating. And usually with these swords combined with the sword energy, this is about celebrating a quick forward movement into something a lot more positive, which is a healing energy, realizing deep down within that you are out of whatever it was that you were in. You are not being you're no longer in this battle. You can free yourself of this battle with this internal battle, right? A lot of times with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that would indicate that this is something from the past, like something from childhood, because it does reverberate back a nostalgia, a Six of Cups, which usually points back to past childhood kind of energy, right? You're free of this. And so that's something that you're like, I'm deserving of this. I need to be free of this mental restriction. Four of Wands is definitely a celebration, okay? This is about also too happy household kind of energy. Usually Four of Wands represents that. You have the new supportive connections with Two of Cups and Eight of Wands. Very quickly, a beautiful alliance here, right, with people, or if you are in a union, this is a quick forward movement. And that's something that may be inspiring in some way. This is and I say that because this is what kicks everything off throughout the day, is that there may be some quick communication of, listen, this is with people, a new supportive connection. This could be newly supportive, someone that has walked away. As a matter of fact, because of the cups energy, all of the cups together would indicate this may be someone that has walked away. Let's see what this is here with 4, 4, 8, 8, 7. Yes, someone who may have been very defensive towards you, like very defensive. This would be quick wanting to move forward energy. This may be newly supported. This may be what kickstarts a lot of things and causes you to realize that you deserve to be free of whatever it was in the past, like, past energy, just free from fear, free from mental restrictions, right? From preventing you from being happy, celebratory, preventing you from being able to be safe in your space kind of thing with the Four of Wands. So you have increase here with the King of Cups and you have Queen of Wands. This is a beautiful increase of a person, a cycle where you're like, you realize, yes, this is almost too with the King of Cups. A lot of times he if he's increasing in emotional intelligence or emotional wherewithal, he comes from a place of sadness, disappointment, shame, sometimes regret, sometimes, right? He's coming from that place into a place where he's accepting of the fact that he's a wonderful emotional being kind of energy. So this is not gender specific, right? But that's what the King of Cups represents usually. Queen of Cups, she represents an individual who knows what she wants, goes after it. She doesn't let anything get in her way. A lot of times she can be considered selfish. Maybe in the past that may have been the energy for it to be increased, which means that she's more self-assured. So this may be an individual, which is you, right? More self-assured. Is more comfortable about who you are as a person. Very nice energy. High Priestess would indicate that we have Pisces in here, we have fire, and we have water, so and air. So I'm not seeing any earth. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And if you're not dealing with those signs, they could be in your chart prominently, or they could be in the chart of the person you're dealing with or the people you're dealing with. It also will indicate that there is a beautiful match between spirit, mind and heart. So that would be your upper chakras, which is very nice, right? This is about opening that crown chakra and getting those beautiful downloads, realizing that the war truly is over. You're transforming into someone who is just so self-assured and so just standing on your square. You're like, I am Capricorn, and that's a beautiful energy, right? All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.